Today we are going to Mount Titlis. We are taking a cable cart up to the Mount Titlis. And there is actually snow up there. As you can see down there, it's cloudy, so at the bottom of the mountain it's really cloudy and there is no sun at all. But here at this peak, that's the first peak, there is a lake. That lake is actually at the height of 1,500, I think it's 1,500 meters, so it's quite high now. And the actual Mount Titlis is 3,300, I think. So it's quite cool. It's quite cool. We are now at the top of Mount Titlis, and there is a glacier here and a lot of ice. The temperature is 5 degrees and at the bottom is like 17, so it's a little bit chilly, but there is no wind and there is sun, so it doesn't feel like 5, and the views are just stunning. Even nicer than yesterday from Mount Pilates, because here this is a glacier, a whole lot of ice and snow. Over there there is a little lake. We will actually go down there. There is the cable cart stop there, so we will go to the lake later. Over there you can see the mountains. Unfortunately it's a little bit covered with clouds, but it gives like its special beauty feeling. And over there is just mountain. This is just snow, so we can actually play snowballs. Yay!
But it's very hot.
It's not cold. It's 5 degrees, but it's not cold. It doesn't feel cold. It feels actually warm. The sun is very warm. And yesterday we managed to burn our faces at Pilates, so hopefully today it will be better. We used some suntan.
Yeah, we applied sunscreen
today. There is a glacier cave.
Wow.
It's just an ice cave on the top of the Mount Titlis. This is now August, so it's really fun to see some snow and to enjoy the snow in the middle of August. We are descending from the top of Titlis mountain, and we'll just step out at Joch Pass summit. That's like another stop on the way with the lake. The lake is over there, so that's where we are actually heading to. We descended to the lake and it's much warmer here. I would say it's quite hot. o'clock now, and it became really hot. It feels like it's like 25-30 degrees. So we reached the waterfall. We had to climb a little bit, but the looks of it worth it. Now we are taking another ride to the other lake, which is over there. Every cow has a bell on the neck. So everywhere in Alps you can hear this bell ring. This passes from Engslingzee to Engslin Alp, and Google says that it takes 30 minutes, but for us it takes more because we are stopping like every once and then, because it's really beautiful. Yeah. And from our final destination we should take a bus, hopefully. We stepped off the track and we got a bit lost. There are no paths here. So we'll go back and look for our main road. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We found our track. So we are going to the city to take a bus. And weirdly, these cows, they are all over the hill. So over there, I'm not sure if it's visible on the video, but over there the hill is all covered with cows. I'm not sure if they even go somewhere for a night or they just stay there. I think we missed the last bus from Engslin Alp, which left 40 minutes ago. And now Google says that we have to walk 4 hours to the closest city or to the closest train station. So hopefully in 4 hours we're still okay. Let's walk. So thankfully some Swiss local people stopped and picked us up and gave us a ride. They didn't really have any space in their car, so they offered us a ride in their trunk. They had Subaru Outback, so the trunk is good enough for 2 people. As we experienced, it's really good enough. So they gave us a ride maybe halfway through and it's now still more than 2 hours of walk, and it's getting dark, so hopefully we will reach the town in 2 hours, and it's still not really dark. We got lucky again, and the local Swiss man gave us a ride to Interkirchen, which is a very small city. That's actually the town that we were supposed to take a bus, which we missed. So it's still not dark, and it was half an hour drive, so I can imagine how long we would have walked. Luckily all good, and now we have to look for a train and go to Lucerne. And this little town is just amazing. Can you imagine living with the view like that? That's awesome. Now we are taking a train to Meringen, and from there we will go to Lucerne.